Okay, so welcome to the first video. Now today's topic is how do tornadoes form? Okay, so it starts out okay, but it's simple. Okay, so you see a few okay, but it's simple. You see am I drawing right now or erasing? You see a few clouds in the sky that are gray. At the beginning of the day. That rhymes. Maybe one or two. Okay, so yes, I'm sketching this entire thing, and basically, these these can make lightning. But not all of them do. Not all of them do. Okay, so whenever it gets cloudy, okay, so it's a really cloudy day. Now, I'm not going to draw the full thing because I'm too lazy. Okay, so let's say this. It's a really cloudy day. Clouds are covering the entire sky. We're going to need... Okay, so clouds... that might be a little too big. Okay, so clouds are covering the entire sky. Okay? You notice that my word's still the party. Looks weird. Now, this. Now, these can eventually become these can become something known as a supercell. Which I'm not going to draw it with full detail because I'm too lazy yet again. Basically, it's when thunderstorms start rotating, and it usually looks something like this. Now, something I should mention is that these things only have a 30% chance of dropping tornadoes. And so, okay, so basically, you are. Okay, so when they do drop tornadoes, no, this is what happens. First, a funnel begins to form. So now I know both sides are forming at once, but I can't do that. I'm not physically capable. So first, a funnel drops to the ground. Okay, when a funnel drops to the ground, this is what happens here. Now, this tornado is a very stereotypical drawing of a tornado. You'll see. And yes, these can also have lightning. And yes, I am Now, when this happens, where's orange? There we go. Something known as a debris cloud, which is, I really gotta learn how to get out of the eraser. Don't mind that, a car just passed by. Something known as a debris cloud forms. And this is dust that spins around the vortex. Oh, and not to mention, satellite tornadoes, which are basically just skinnier tornadoes that order the main vortex. Not to mention satellite tornadoes. Not to mention satellite tornadoes, because satellite tornadoes exist. Well, really, I couldn't tell. Now, these things, they orbit the main vortex and are usually smaller and weaker. Sometimes the satellite tornadoes actually become stronger. Sometimes the satellite tornadoes actually become stronger than the main tornado. Anyways, enough of those. Enough of the satellite tornadoes. They dissipate pretty quickly. Now, the main vortex, there's this little blue light that happens. It's usually bright sky blue. And it goes like this. I'm still in eraser mode, John. Now, I'm drawing it simply. And this is very dangerous, particularly dangerous, because this happens when your family generator, if you have one, goes boom. Enough of generator. Enough of power flashes, though. These tornadoes are often now. This tornado here, they can morph shapes, just like demonstrated, just like what's about to be demonstrated. If I can properly draw, they can morph shapes and sizes, and even colors sometimes. Now this here is a very ugly tornado. So we're going to get rid of all that. What can also happen is something. Shut up, boss. So basically, when a tornado dissipates, and usually the bottom goes away first. Okay. So this is what will happen. This is what the tornado looks like when it's dissipated. That just does appear to be. Okay, and the tornado is dissipated. Okay, the twister is now fully. Okay, once the thing fully dissipates, the storm doesn't always, but usually it might. It usually does end up. The storm does end up going away. Let's get rid of all these tiny specks on my screen. They're annoying. And depending on the weather, it may become sunny again. It may become sunny again. And It may be so when it becomes sunny. When it becomes sunny, it also you may also have a little bit of clouds, and yeah, usually the ground doesn't look too pretty though. It's either, I mean, the ground can have houses, trees, cars, people. Did not mean it for that to be that. People. And yeah, that's basically the entire lifespan of a tornado. If you enjoyed this video, I suggest leaving a like. And yeah, goodbye.